does SAP Activate compare to ASAP methodology?
So that's a great question. Let me think about how to best answer it. So in terms of like the process flow, the implementation process flow, it has resemblance because you always need to initiate, set up, launch your project, set up your team, enable the team, then go through activities of understanding the scope, understanding what needs to be configured, what needs to be extended, and you iterate on extending it. In ASAP, we had this approach of blueprinting and then fairly heavily focusing on as is to be analysis and then detailed blueprints. They were fixed, and then once you fix them, you implemented them in multiple long cycles. Think of cycles as couple of months cycles, right? Not agile iterations. And then you went live with so I'm oversimplifying, of course. In Activate, we followed the same process, only the focus is on surfacing the Delta requirements based on pre-delivered, ready-to-run business processes that we bring to the table. So we are starting with a foundation of best practices or enterprise management layer in our S4 private or on-prem. And then based on analysis that you do through fit to standard, you start surfacing the fit of the solution. That's really the focus. Let's start with the fit. Let's start where we can reuse and maximize that reuse instead of building something new or rebuilding something that somebody already is using as a best practice. But we know that every customer has unique processes, differentiating processes that they need to reflect in the solution. And they do that through identifying the Delta requirements that may then result in configuration, extensibility, integration, or data migration, security, all kinds of different topics that can pop up. And those are then implemented or captured in the backlog. And as you have that backlog, you prioritize it based on the business needs, importance of the functionality, sequencing of dependencies, and then you go through your realize phase and realize that backlog in series of sprints. And in most projects in public cloud, those sprints are 1 or 2 weeks long. It's not, I'm not kidding. This is a reality. So 1 or 2 weeks, the teams are building features, configuring the solution, showing it to the customer business users, and promoting it into either staging or production directly.